Europe has agreed to bankroll Ukraine's war effort, but not everyone is paying. At a high-stakes Brussels summit, the European Union approved a $90 billion loan to support Ukraine's defense through 2027. The money will come from joint EU debt. Yet 3 member states, Hungary, Slovakia, and the Czech Republic, have secured exemptions, opting out of the financial burden. The decision marks a sharp shift from an earlier, far more ambitious plan. The European Commission had pushed for a $210 billion reparations loan backed by frozen Russian sovereign assets held largely in Belgium's Euroclear bank. The idea? Ukraine would not repay the loan until Russia paid war compensation. But the plan collapsed after Belgium warned of legal retaliation from Moscow and potential risks to its taxpayers.
But at the end of the day, we were unanimous, huh? The decision we took was a unanimous decision with 3 opt-outs, but even the opt-outers allowed us to take the decision. We found a solution for the financing of Ukraine and we were unanimous.
Instead, EU leaders opted for a smaller $90 billion loan funded directly by EU resources and jointly guaranteed by most member states. Belgium, despite blocking the asset-backed plan, will contribute under the new structure. But 3 countries closest to Russia negotiated full opt-outs.
This war has a course that cannot be changed with money. To think that sending weapons and money will turn the tide is, from a strategic and military standpoint, meaningless.
Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico echoed similar concerns, calling the loan a strategic error. Slovakia, heavily reliant on Russian gas, has openly opposed deeper financial commitments to Kyiv.
I will repeat once again that Slovakia will not be part of any military loan for Ukraine, and that we reject further financing of military needs from Slovak Republic sources because we do not believe in military a solution to the conflict. And it does not matter whether it is based on frozen Russian assets or on any other basis. Therefore, I announce that I have kept my word. If you look at the conclusions, please confirm this to avoid any doubts. The conclusions on Ukraine were supported by only 25 member states.
In Prague, newly sworn-in Prime Minister Andrej Babiš also secured an exemption, framing it as a domestic promise, even as he distanced himself from Budapest and Bratislava.
I ensured that the Czech Republic will not guarantee the loan, exactly as I promised.
The outcome exposes deep fractures within the EU, between solidarity and sovereignty, security and taxpayer risk. While Brussels pushes unity on Ukraine, Europe's eastern flank is choosing caution. Ukraine gets $90 billion. Brussels gets a deal. But Europe's divisions on Russia, risk, and responsibility are now firmly out in the open.